Good morning. I am here to share a little something that people have been asking me about lately. Welcome to my kitchen. People have been wanting to know, as a singer, how do I keep my voice from, getting messed up when I have a cold or something like that? And the key to that is to avoid getting a cold. So there are a couple of things that I do, and I do it frequently, if not every day, every couple of days for sure. But I make this little concoction. I use ginger root. I use throat coat tea. This has got echinacea and licorice, fennel seed, a few other really good things in it. And this is an organic tea, just an herbal tea. I use one packet, so just one packet. And then I use a local honey. This is local to Utah. I just got this at Costco, but you can buy whatever's local to your area because it's just so good. It coats the throat and helps a lot. And then raw apple cider vinegar. A lot of people struggle with the taste of this, but when it's mixed with all this other stuff, it's not so bad. And it actually becomes a little bit of an addictive thing to your body. Your body is craving it because it feels so good. Now the ginger root is an immune system booster too, so that helps in two ways. One way, it helps take any swelling down that you might be struggling with, as does the apple cider vinegar. But it also boosts your immune system. Every once in a while I'll throw like a garlic clove in too, because it will do the same thing as far as your immune system goes. So I boil a little bit of water, I steep all these things in there, I put them in a thermos like this one, and I'm just going to make it for you so you can see what I do. I kind of measured this out. This is 1 3/4 to 2 cups of water. A lot of times people will use a 1 cup to their tea, but I like it a little bit more water. Here, let me point this down so you can see exactly what's going on here. So I just take this ginger root and I literally just cut 3 or 4 slices of it. They're pretty reasonable slices. I don't skimp on that because the flavor is really pretty strong, and you'll definitely taste it. And I kind of eyeball everything too. I don't measure perfectly. With the honey, I personally like 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of honey. So you just put that in there, and the hot water is going to melt that for you. And so it just kind of mixes into the water. And I do that to taste. So I like honey, so I use quite a bit of it. Same thing with the apple cider vinegar. Kind of eyeball it. I do about 2 tablespoons. It's not like I do a ton of this, but just a little bit, and I can usually tell by the taste whether or not I'm gonna like it or not. And if I don't like it, I add more honey, because that is the best tasting stuff ever. So anyway, I'm gonna hit pause for a minute until this water boils, and then I'll come back and show you the rest. Okay, the water is boiling, so I definitely do not drink this for a while because it's just too darn hot. So once you get the hot water in there, that honey is going to melt. So just mix it up. Like I said, I put it in one of these, well, maybe I didn't say it, but I put it in one of these little thermos cups. And if I'm going to be home for a little while, I just leave it open like this and let it cool for a bit. Stick the bag of throat coat in there. If I'm going to take off, obviously I put the lid on. And I also, if I'm going to take off and I'm going to take it with me, I'm still not going to drink it for a while, but I will add 1 ice cube because that'll cool it down a little bit faster. If I forget to add the ice cube, it's probably like 2 hours later before I can drink it. This thermos thing, it really keeps the drink hot, and it keeps it warm all day long, so I can just sip it throughout the day. I don't down it. It's actually better if you just sip it and just kind of let the ginger and everything just kind of coat your vocal cords and sit there, as long as you can get it to sit there. So anyway, it tastes really good if you can acquire a taste for it. I've made it for a few other people, and they have said after 2 or 3 sips that they actually really like it. So anyway, it's as simple as that, and that's how you kind of keep your voice in good condition and keep the swelling down if you're singing a lot. And like I said, it boosts your immune system too, so it's really a good thing to have around each day. And I think that, well, for me, it's made a huge difference. It really has, because I've had a lot of trouble with swelling and difficulties with singing in the past, so it's really made a huge difference. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for stopping by my kitchen.